What's up, you guys? It's me. I don't know where to start. How have you been? How many months later? Anyway, so I've decided to come back on this platform. Today is the 11th of January. I was watching. Okay, so let me say I've been fine-ish from the last time I was here. I've seen God carry me through. I know it's the beginning of, and I hope my mic is working. Okay, so 2020, this is the beginning of 2026. It's a new year, and I must say that I'm hopeful. I'm really hopeful. So, how I've come about shooting back, I've just been challenged. Okay, so there's this guy on YouTube. His name is Pat Flynn. Yes, I don't know. I hope I've pronounced his name right. So he has a 30-day challenge on short form videos. That's shorts, YouTube shorts, and TikTok videos, where people are signing up, and then you can like post 30 short videos in 30 days, like a short video a day. So I will post that too, but then I've decided, why not do a long form video? Even though it will be like 20 minutes at most, I'll try and do that. So basically, for this video, now that it's a video that I wanted us to just like catch up, you tell me how you have been. My 2025 was, in one word, dramatic. Yes, I can say my 2025 was dramatic. Like 31st of December 2024, I had invited my siblings in my house to Rukisha the year, and it didn't go as planned as I had hoped it would. There were so many chaos, all courtesy of alcohol, by the way. Anyway, so the early hours of 2025, I was in police. I was in the police. Okay, I'm not the one who had been arrested, but I had gone to make someone get arrested for their own life, because it was the only solution. It was the only thing I thought was right as at that time. So that is the early hours of 2025. So after that, during the day, so I went to the police station again and like had to bail them out, even though I'm the one who had taken them there. Oh, but it was so dramatic. My 2025 was very dramatic, by the way. Maybe one day I'll give you the whole story, but anyway, things were okay. So when I went, the police, you can't make deals with police. The guy I thought we had made a deal with, akaniruka, so I had to give out like 20K to get the person who had been arrested, who had taken to be arrested, to be released. So I gave out the 20,000. Okay, it was not from my pocket. Yeah, I can't say it was my money. Anyway, yeah. So life moved on. I got employed. Yeah, I got employed. When was that? When did I get? So I went, I got a job. I was excited about that job. Like I was so excited about the job. It was the title of my job was a client relations officer. So I knew that here I will grow. Yeah, even from the job description, from what we had spoken with my boss, with the lady who interviewed me and everything, with the owner of the company. So I knew that this is it. Because in 2024, there's an internship I had gotten. But then I had hoped that the internship would materialize and become a job. But then I give that internship my best. But unfortunately, it was not in God's plans for me to have that as a job. So now in 2025, when I got this job, I'm telling you about the client relations officer job, I was so excited. And then we had moved houses to now our home. I had done a video of this house. I should do an updated video of this house. By the way, God has been so graceful. There are so many things we have completed that were not complete when we were moving in. All those things happened in 2025, and for that I'm very grateful for them. So it got to a point I stopped like posting videos about the house and everything, but I'll do an update. Anyway, so I got this job. I was, my God. And by then I used to commute, like from where I live to where I was going to work. I would spend, even when there's no traffic, it's like a 45 minutes drive without traffic. So you can imagine if there's traffic. But anyway, and then, so as the job progressed, my job description changed. Oh, employers will show you dust. Anyway, my job description changed. There's that clause that is usually in a contract most of the time. I don't know if you've seen it. It's usually written, and any other job that may be assigned to you. So let me say, and any other job that would be assigned to me became, my friend. Since, as I've told you, I live very far. I can say it's far from Nairobi. The job was in Nairobi, Upper Hill. And I live, let me tell you the area, Thika. Okay? I live in Thika. The job is in Upper Hill. And there are times in the evening, we would leave the office like at 8 p.m. Tell me what time I'll get to Thika. Hey. And mind you, I was not driving at that time or anything. Hey, there are mats in Upper Hill that come all the way to Thika and Super Metro. Oh, God bless Super Metro. But then, if you get late, there are usually like 3, 4, 5 buses. So like past 6:30, you won't get a mat like directly from Upper Hill to Thika. Okay. And mind you, I don't live in Thika town. So, like from Thika, you have to take another car. So, most of the time, or at times, by the time I'm leaving office, there are no mats. So I have to go all the way to town. And now, for those of us who know, the Thika queues, they don't come to joke, my friend. At times it's 7 and you will queue up to 10. Like, what is that life? If it rains, that was another thing altogether. Anyway, even when I could get like from the office at, let's say 5 on the dot, by the time I'm getting home, because now the problem is, even though you get from the office at 5, no upate hiyo mat, like the mat from the Super Metro from Upper Hill to Thika, there's a lot of traffic. First of all, from Upper Hill to town, that's a task. And then from town to Thika, my friend. So the earliest I used to get home was like at 7. So I used to find my daughter sleeping, and then in the morning I left the house at 5:30. But it was so stressful, and that is one of the reasons why I was like, wait, for now, this job, because initially in our agreement with my boss, the client relations job description, the first role that she was supposed to give me, all that we had discussed about, I was supposed to work along Thika Road. So I knew like the timings would work for me, So now the whole thing, the job changed, and then now I had to go to the headquarters, and the headquarters were in Upper Hill. So now you see the timing, ikabadilika like kabisa. It was not convenient for me. Honestly, it was not. And apart from that, like, she changed me to a department where I knew here, no, there were no chances of growth in that department. And I know you could say, no, maybe she would have changed you late. I know. You know, there are times you get to a place in life, and I don't want an entry level job, and I'm not sorry about it. I know you can say that nachagua kazi, sijui what. No. Some of us, no, at times it's good to know what you want. And if something is not working for you, please don't force it. Please just don't. And I know that I probably quit without a plan, but even mentally, I was not even doing well. I was not doing well. Oh my God, I was not doing well. Okay. And then there's also another personal issue. I'll talk about that some other time. I'll tell you. So, like, adding all those things together, I quit the job. And when I quit, I think my boss was so angry with me. Nobody even did. You see, like, but I didn't quit Kimadharau. I gave a notice, a 1-month notice, as the contract was saying. They just let me go. They did not even ask me, like, why is it that you're leaving? Nobody asked me anything. I was like, hey, okay. And in fact, by the time I was even quitting, someone else had already replaced me, which is good. At least someone else got the job. And I hope they are getting compensated better than I was, because ata mshahara, you do 1 + 1, it ends up to 0. But anyway, I am appreciative of that job and what I achieved at that time. And I hope that, anyway, life moves on. So 2025, something else that happened was, now from there, I was just there. I was just living. Then there are times you wake up, you wonder, did I make a good decision? Did I not? Did I not? Anyway, I'm happy for the decision I made as at that time. So 2025, something else that happened, I got sick so many times. Yeah, I got sick. Anyway, I got sick at times. I could not even understand like what was happening, whether I'm getting sick because of stress, like the readjusting and everything. But anyway, God came through in his own ways, and I don't want to like just concentrate on the negative or on the bad things that happened in 2025. Some of the good things that happened are, I got to interact with my new neighbors. Like, as I told you, we had moved. So here now I got to a chama, even the chama in church, like, you know, they are Jumuias. So I got to interact with people. We had 2 events that were nice. I made friends. Yeah, because these are women I'll probably grow old with. Not probably, I believe I'll grow old with, because they're my neighbors, unless wahame. But most of them have their own homes here, so I don't see them at moving homes anytime soon. And for that, I'm appreciative. I'm appreciative of my new neighbors, my new neighborhood, the new church I got to join. Yeah, my daughter got baptized. Yeah, she started school in 2025, and every time she comes from school, oh, the stories. You should see the way she was demonstrating how her teacher was behaving in class and all. Anyway, like, I was looking through I had a vision board in 2025, and did I achieve anything on that vision board? Yes, I did. Not everything, but I did. Okay. And then I became a plant mom. But then now it's at night. In my video, probably I'll show you the new plants I got. Yeah, and then I got 2 dogs, but now the dogs won't let my plants prosper, so we had to put a few small gates outside to restrict the dogs from like destroying everything. Hey, because my dogs, wow. Okay, I open them at night. I have 2 German Shepherds. I open them at night, yes, but the damage they do. I think they have so much energy and they don't know where to take the energy. So wanatoa nguvu na mimea zangu. But anyway, and then some of these plants, I think one of the mistakes I did, nilikuwa natafuta small plants because I want to like see them grow, nini. But now nimeona you can even buy like a big tree and it still survives. I didn't know that. So there's another place I'll show you. I want to plant like more trees and all those good things. Yes. I've been talking for 16 minutes. Anyway, in 2025, I read books, yes, but not as often as I would have wanted, especially the last months of 2025 when my body was not okay. Like nilikuwa nimekosa psych. I don't know whether those of us who love reading, there are times that you don't feel like doing anything. That is depression. I don't know. I was not feeling like reading. I was not feeling like anything. I was buying books. There are like 3 books I bought. I think I had even done a video on them, but did I read them completely? No. I know that I'm supposed to at least read a book a week. So if I don't do that, I feel like I'm failing myself. And as much as January iko katikati, imagine I have not finished a book. And I don't want to beat myself because of that. But anyway, there's this book I bought last year. It is Twisted Hate. I remember showing you guys. Imagine I came, placed it, I don't know where. So Jana, when I was trying to arrange this room that I'm shooting from, this room is supposed to be my studio. It's an office, but there's a mattress there. Oh, there are boxes there. Oh, I don't even want to show you how it is. I had planned on making this my YouTube studio on one corner. I had even painted the wall, if you can remember. And then I even changed the light. Like I put a very bright light. But have I been utilizing the room? No. That was 2025. This year I intend to like really do something. I'm praying God for discipline. I'm tired of procrastinating. I'm tired of just waking up and leaving without a plan. Or I have a plan, but I'm not following the plan. Even I remember today I was talking to my nanny and my nieces. I have 2 nieces in the house who are here to visit. I was talking to them and then I was telling them, 2026, I've not started with any vision board or any plan. Niko tu. And I don't know if that's a good thing or it's a bad thing. I just don't know. Anyway, it's a journey. Life is a journey. At times, just waking up and breathing alone is a task, which you should be grateful for. I am an ambassador of Thanksgiving. I know there is power in Thanksgiving and everything. And this year, I plan to be more kind. Yeah. So these are some of the things I want to do in 2026. I want to be very, very, very kind with myself. I want to extend grace to myself. I don't want to beat myself up. I've beaten myself up so much. Like, oh, you're failing yourself. How do you just wake up and not do anything? Anyway. Oh, last year, I had tried that podcast with my friend T. We are supposed to hook up and what do you call it? And shoot more videos. When this face like Isha's, I think we should, right? I had thought of that podcast last year. I wanted the podcast, but the logistics. Whew. And one of the things is I live on one corner of whatever, of the Tao of Kenya, and he lives in another very different one. So logistics zilikata kabisa. But I think I should try the podcast thingy this year. You know, if only I can tell you for when I thought about having a podcast. Anyway, now I feel like I'm just all over the place. Okay? So I wish you a happy new year. Be kind to yourself. You know, life is hard as it is. And if you're not kind to yourself, who will be kind to you? For me, I am planning on being so kind to myself. And I hope to see you tomorrow. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you for the 1,358 subscribers. I hope I entertain you enough. Entertain you and educate you. And as you educate me this year, I hope to achieve a lot with this platform this year. And I hope to push myself. That's all I have to say for the 22 minutes that I've spoken. And thank you for staying up to now. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and until tomorrow, bye.